Happy holidays, hockey fans. Good afternoon, and welcome to the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena for this afternoon's boys varsity hockey game between the Crookston Pirates and your Hibbing Blue Jackets. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Pirates of Crookston. Starting at goal this afternoon, junior goaltender number 35, Adam Hookland. Starting at right defense, senior defense, number 21, Andy Jerswald. Starting at left defense, senior defense, number 22, Mikey Hayastik. Starting at right wing, junior winger, number 16, Doug Larson. Starting at left wing, senior winger, number 14, Chandler St. Mitchell. And starting at center, junior center number 13, Bobby Tiedemann. And the remainder of the Pirates, head coach by Joel Gasper, assisted by Josh Hardy, Colin Erdman, and Sam Belby. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Hibbing Blue Jackets. Starting at goal this afternoon, senior goaltender number 31, right defense, freshman defense, number 17, Andrew Irwin. At left defense, sophomore defense, number 7, Scott Peronovich. At right wing this afternoon, senior winger number 25, Luke Fina. Starting at left wing, senior winger number 24, Kylan Yoki. Starting at center, senior center number 14, Joe Venstemacher. And the remainder of your Blue Jackets, head coach by Todd Herzich, assisted by Bob Vestal, Chris Walters, and Shea Walters.
Because of fog as they drove across the state, but finally we can play some hockey here. If you're just joining us, JV got the 7-0 victory over Crookston. And now let's see if the varsity can follow suit as well. Blue Jackets will be moving right to left across your radio dial. Take a look, see if we got any scores being reported from any of these early games. They're showing 2. Legacy Christian on top of Richfield, 9-3 in the third period. And it's Lake of the Woods at home, 2-1 over Park Rapids after 1 period of play. Over in Grand Rapids, after 1 period of play, it's Lakeville North, Grand Rapids nothing. Rose Mountain Farmington tied up 1-1 after 1. Mount West Tonka 2-0 over Providence Academy after 1 period of play. Over in Moorhead, late in the first, it's Moorhead 2, Holy Family nothing. And here we go, face-off at center ice is controlled by the Pirates. Carrying it down in on the right wing as Larson gets the shot off from the right wing half wall. Glove saved and held on by Isaiah Dilley. Just underway between Hibbing Chisholm and Crookston. 7 against 8. There's a backhander by Larson off the face-off and a blocker saved by Dilley. Pass up to hit Fina in the back. Rolls off his stick. Tiedemann regains control, gets it to his teammate Larson, who fires it in. Line change for the Pirates. Into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone is St. Michael. He lost it to Perunovich. Perunovich gets checked off the play. St. Michael regains control at center ice. Tied up right at center. Now Perunovich, cross ice pass. Right to Knipes. Here's Knipes, right circle. His shot's blocked by Tate. Goes in behind the Pirate net. And Tate comes away with it. Tate will kick it up to the left wing half wall to Getz. Getz with the puck. He'll skate it out to neutral ice. And he'll dump it down in the Blue Jacket zone. No, nice play by Gray Irwin to deny him entry, but then it's flipped in by the Pirates. Vestal in behind the net to Allison. Works it up on the right side to Knipes. Rolls off his stick. He regains control and he'll flip it down in. Along the end boards, Vestal takes Tate up hard. At the left wing half wall, Escarbo trying to battle through. kept in at the left point momentarily by Gray Irwin, and now it's out to center by the Pirates. Well, I tell you what, Getz paid for that. He dumped it in and got thumped pretty good at center ice. Line change for the Pirates, a minute and a half into this, no score. Shots on goal, 2-zip Crookston. Les Carbo skates in. He can't control. Radovich tried to get control of it in the bottom of the left circle, and it trickles off his stick. Puck's now along the end boards. It'll be gathered in by the Pirates. Now working around the left side, back to Larson. So far now head coach Joe Gasper's going with two lines. Here's Larson trying to split the circles, can't do it. Loose puck grabbed by DeBoom. DeBoom turned it over to the right side of the net, right in front, and breaking through the circles was Tiedemann, but he couldn't gather in the pass. Out to neutral ice. It'll be Radovich dumping it in. Hoogland tries to stop it. It rolls into the left corner where DeBoom takes a check from Jerswold. At the left wing half wall in the Pirates zone. The Pirates trying to clear it, kept alive by the Blue Jackets momentarily, comes out to neutral ice. Loose puck's grabbed by Tiedemann. Tiedemann brings it across, nice back check by Lee. Lee with the puck, he's going to leave it, but it's going to be left right there for Tiedemann. Tiedemann down in the right corner of the Blue Jackets zone, centering pass out front, and it's taken away by DeBoom. In behind the net to Andrew Irwin. He'll right wing pass it to Fina, who tips it to center, but it goes right to Tate, and he fires it into the Blue Jacket zone. 14:07 to go, first period, no score between Hibbing, Chisholm, and Crookston. Perunovic will skate it out and bring it across on the left side. Right on the tape, and the shot put on. Nicely done by the Blue Jackets, and a big save by Hoogland on the Fina shot. There's another shot that's saved into the corner. Now Yoki left circle trying to stick handle. And it's kicked by Pina, and it goes right to Markovic, who brings it across and dumps it in right on net. Dilly will stir it to the end boards. Allison picks up the loose puck. Left wing pass to Yoki. Yoki, his pass on a clearing attempt, hits a skate. Yoki regroups, grabs the puck. He'll push it out to center, grabs the puck himself. Yoki brings it across on the left side, takes a big check from Tate. Kept alive at the left point by Gray Irwin. Popped up, now at the left wing half wall. Spencer-Mocker gives chase. He'll battle with Wardner. Near the left corner, puck's loose. Knipe has it. Knipe's checked up off the play by Tiedemann. Spencer-Mocker from the left corner. Knipe's behind the net, 13 minutes to go, first period. They'll send it out to Allison at the right point. They'll play catch. Allison tried to send it back, and it was intercepted by Wardner. Wardner, a long pass on the right wing to Larson. Larson cuts in, backhand left circle. A huge save and a big rebound left out this time by Dilly, but the Blue Jackets clear it. Gray Irwin carries in behind the Blue Jacket net. It's going to be a left wing pass to Les Carbo. Tried to get Bestel. It's too far. We get an icing coming up on the Blue Jackets. 12:36 to go, first period. No score between Hibbing, Chisholm, and Crookston. Shots on goal 3-2 in favor of the Pirates. Face off to the left of Dilly, controlled by the Blue Jackets. Nice face-off win for DeBoom. Rolls down in the left corner, the Blue Jacket zone. Andrew Irwin trying to dig it loose. He does. They'll try to pass it up to Lee on the left wing. Lee's pass tipped at center by Markovic. Blue Jackets do push it into the offensive zone, but it's quickly flipped back out to neutral ice by the Crookston Pirates. With the puck is Highestick. Highestick throws it out to neutral ice. Blue Jackets recover. Lee, cross-ice pass on the right wing, pushed in by Radovich. Stopped by Hoogland. In behind the Crookston net, now over to the right corner. DeBoom has it. DeBoom, double team, can't control it. Had it taken away this time by Anderson. Big check on Anderson. DeBoom has it tied up right wing half while Anderson gets back up and still tries to dig it loose. Blue Jackets get it. Yoki to the right point. Wrist shot is blocked in front. Out to center ice, backpedaling is Perunovic as the Blue Jackets switch up their line. Here comes Pina across. Takes the shot from the left circle. A save by Hoogland. It's at the right wing half wall. Tipped out to neutral ice and fired right back in by Allison. Got 11:20 to go, first period. No score. Hibbing, Chisholm, and Crookston. Tipped out to neutral ice. It's going to come to the Blue Jacket blue line where Gray Irwin has it. Instantly a pass cross ice on the left side. Yoki right in front. Spencer-Mocker wide open. Spencer-Mocker between the circles carries it, and it's 1-0 Blue Jackets. Fenstermacher, easy shot. He got that nice pass from Yoki. And the Blue Jackets lead 1-0. 5:52 is going to be time of the goal. And the Blue Jackets needed that. Hopefully it'll pump them up a little bit. For Fenstermacher, that's his second of the year.
Scoring the goal for your Blue Jackets, number 14, Chisholm Fenstermacher. He's assisted by number 24, Yoki.
That was a beautiful feed by Yoki from the left circle, though. It was a 2-on-1 odd man rush. And it was right on the tape to Fenstermacher. He skated in between the two circles and just fired the wrist shot by Hoogland. And it's a 1-0 Blue Jacket lead. Play continues in the Blue Jacket zone. Allison can't clear. It's knocked off his stick, but Gray Irwin, a left wing pass to Les Carbo. And he'll bring it across. Left circle, loose puck picked up by Larson for the Pirates. He'll fire it down. His long pass. Tried to get it to Tiedemann at his own blue line, but it was well in front of him. It's an icing. Face off to the right of Hoogland. With 10:23 to go first period, Blue Jackets have the 1-0 lead over Crookston. On the draw is Bestel. Went up against Tiedemann. Tiedemann won that one. It's going to be zipped around the boards all the way down in the Blue Jacket left corner. There will be no icing on it. Versic gets beat to the puck. Now he gets back up. A little help from Perunovic. Gathers that puck back in. Right wing pass to Knipes. Joe skates it across the blue line. He'll carry it in behind the net. Centering pass in front. Les Carbo was open to the right of the goaltender, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. There was a moment there. And it's brought in by one of the captains of this squad, Larson. He'll fire it in. The Pirates will finish up that line change. Out near the blue line, it's Bestel and it's 2-on-2 rush. Here's Knipes again. Knipes looking, bottom of the right circle, takes the shot. That thing sails way high. Loose puck's going to be grabbed, skated down by Getz. Here's Getz, 2-on-2. His shot's deflected up and over the net into the right corner of the Blue Jackets zone. 9:26 to go first period. Blue Jackets lead 1-0 on a Fenstermacher goal, and the Blue Jackets come away with it. Here's Andrew Irwin, tried to headman it up to Les Garbeau, a little bit too far in front of him, brought in across by Wardner as the Pirates do a line change. Wardner into the left corner, the Blue Jacket zone, poked off his stick, comes out to the left point, kept alive by Larson. He'll dump it into the right corner, grabbed by Tiedemann. Tiedemann to the right point, sets up the shot for Wardner, which is blocked by the Blue Jackets. Andrew Irwin flips it down to the blue line of the Pirates, and we have a whistle. Face off to the left of Hoogland coming up. 8:52 to go here in our first period. And the Blue Jackets lead 1-0 on the second goal of the year by Mr. Fenstermacher. The assist went to Mr. Yoki. Doug Dickert here, glad to have you along. You're listening to Classic Hits Radio, 106.3 WMFG, Hibbing, a service of Midwest Communications. A weak shot put on right off the face-off, and Hoogland directs it to the end boards. In behind the net now is DeBoom. DeBoom, left corner, is going to set it up in front. That was Radovic who put the pass out front, but no one was home. Flipped back in by the Blue Jackets from center into the left corner. Radovic beats Jerswald to it. Right in front, trying to get to DeBoom. And there's a glove on the ice and finally picked up by, that was Jerswald's glove, but the puck did come back out to neutral ice. Dumped back in by the Blue Jackets. Gray Irwin. Lee's stick goes flying, and he tried to get the puck loose. Comes out near the right point, and now the Blue Jackets turn it over, and with the puck, here comes Larson. Larson into the Blue Jackets zone. Got a little skill. Right wing half wall. Out to the blue line. Sets it up. Wrist shot deflected and blocked in front on the wrister from Tate as he was coming across the blue line. And the Blue Jackets will flip it back out to neutral ice. It's Wardner to center. Off the stick of Gutierrez. And Fenstermacher zips it along the right wing or left wing boards back in behind the net of the Pirates. They'll push it to center. Blue Jackets quickly recover. Andrew Irwin with it. His pass is deflected. Goes in between the circles in the Crookston zone. It'll be grabbed by Wardner. He'll bank it off the right wing glass of the Blue Jacket blue line. Blue Jackets quickly push it back out. Here comes Knipes. Knipes sets it up. Fenstermacher to the left circle. Yoki is shot. And a nice sliding save to his right by Hoogland. 7:14 to go. 1-0 Blue Jackets. Shots on goal, 6-4 in favor of the Blue Jackets. Face out to the right of Hoogland. On the draw, Bestel wins it this time. Perunovic out near the left point. And it's directed with the skate of Knipes right on net. Hoogland had to make the save. Loose puck back on the back of the net. Now it's taken off. With it is HOCKEYcrook. HOCKEYcrook works it up on the left side to his teammate Anderson. Poked off his stick, and the Blue Jackets dump it right back down in. To pick it up is going to be Juriswald. Juriswald tied up along the end boards. Blue Jackets have a puck trying to break between the circles with Bestel. Couldn't get there. He'll just cycle it around into the right corner. Going after it's Les Carbo. He'll battle with Juriswald for the puck up near the right half wall. Play continues in the Crookston zone with 6.5 to go in the first period. Blue Jackets lead 1-0. And finally it's brought out to center, and DeBoom greeted Getz right away and checked him off the play. Lee picks it up. Back in the Blue Jacket zone. Here's Jarrett Lee. Lee's going to leave it Perunovic. He'll carry it in beyond the Blue Jacket net. Getz chasing him. Long pass at center, tipped by DeBoom, grabbed by Radovic. Radovic has got some help on a 2-on-2 rush. Here's Radovic, cuts in, tries to stuff it in, save Hoogland. Lee took a whack at it, and now we got a whistle. .5:58 to go. First period, Blue Jackets lead 1-0, and a Fenstermacher goal. That's his second of the year. The assist went to Yoki. Face off to right of Hoogland. Controlled by Crookston. They'll zip it around the boards. Kept alive at the right point, though, by Lee. He throws it to the half wall where it's grabbed by the Pirates. Out to center ice. It's Larson for the Pirates. He brings it across on the right wing. Larson's pass blocked by Allison into the right corner. Larson had it momentarily. Now it's in the right circle. And we got a whistle. Got a penalty coming up. But on who? It's going to be a hook. This will come at 11:22, and it's going to be on Gray Irwin. So the first power play of the afternoon, there's a weak shot put on and a face-off to the left of Dilly. Dilly will just freeze it. But the first power play goes to the Crookston Pirates. Their power play at 18.2%. They have given up a shorthanded goal. Meanwhile, the penalty kill for the Blue Jackets, 86.7%. They've only given up 4 power play goals and 30 penalty kills. Shot from the left point's blocked. Now sets it up at the right. It's Larson. Larson at the right point. Right wing half wall is going to set it up for Tiedemann. Into the right corner. Tiedemann gets it right back. Playing a little pitch and catch with, I believe that's Gutierrez. Wrist shot, left point, sails wide from Tate. Tiedemann going to work it back to the blue line to Larson. Larson's shot sails wide. It's going to be cleared by St. Michael. Back to the blue line, a one-timer, and getting a piece of it with his left leg pad was Dilly. And the puck pops up into the Hibbing bench on the clearing attempt. Minute 12 to go in that Crookston power play. 4:49 to go, period number 1. And the Blue Jackets with a 1-0 lead on a Fenstermacher goal. They also lead in shots, 7-4. Doug Peter here, glad to have you along. Thanks for sharing your Saturday afternoon with me. Blue Jackets get it back down into the defensive zone of the Pirates. It'll be carried behind the net by HOCKEYcrook. HOCKEYcrook's going to hand it off, and flying down the ice on the right wing is Markovic. Markovic carries it into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone, takes a hard check from Allison. Also trying to dig it loose is going to be Anderson. He comes away with it for the Pirates. He's at the right wing half wall. He'll work it back down to Markovic, to Anderson. Anderson, right circle, takes a shot. Big save by Dilly, and another shot put on, and a glove save coming in from the right corner with Markovic, and he was able to get a shot off down low, but a nice save by Isaiah Dilly. 37 seconds to go in the Crookston power play. On a draw, Perunovic knocked into the right corner, golfed around and out of play by Fenstermacher on a deflection. And they're going to bring it out to neutral ice. Fenstermacher on the draw with Tiedemann. Fence ties it up a little bit at center ice. The puck's going to roll into the Crookston zone. They'll get it back out. Backhand pass. Now they're going to try to regroup again. Here's Tate. Long pass to center is behind Tiedemann, but they do get it to Wardner. Tiedemann takes a poke at it in behind the Blue Jacket net. And the centering pass is going to go all the way down in the left corner of the Crookston Pirate zone with 2 seconds to go in the Irwin penalty. Both teams now at full strength. Carrying it across is Larson. Larson in behind the Blue Jacket net. Larson to the left circle. Larson near the blue line. Works it down low left side. Shot put on, sails high from St. Michael. Into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Knocked down by Andrew Irwin. Irwin banks it off the left wing boards. It's out to center. Flipped right back down in the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Perunovic with it. He'll take a check from Tiedemann. Fenstermacher will come away with it. Fenstermacher gets it up into the skates of Radovic. Radovic back behind the net to Perunovic. Perunovic's pass almost stolen, but Fenstermacher regroups. He stick handles. He's at center. He's across the blue line. Down into the right corner. He'll carry it in behind the net. No, try to wrap around. And Hoogland saw it the whole way. Here comes Crookston out to neutral ice. It's Getz. Getz bangs it off the left wing boards down in the Blue Jacket zone. 2:38 to go first period. It's a 1-0 Hibbing Chisholm lead. Push to center. Carried across. Bestel on the left wing. Left at the half wall on the left side. It's cleared back out to neutral ice. Allison with the puck. Allison looking for a partner to pass it to. Bestel tips it in from the blue line. And it's right in on net. Hoogland with the save, as he has just reached down and frees it. So with 2:18 to go, the Blue Jackets maintain a 1-0 lead on a Fenstermacher goal early on in this game. Face off to the left of Hoogland. Bestel on the draw with Markovic. Tied up in this circle. Now it's pushed to near the right corner. Picking it up is going to be Knipes. He avoids a check, goes down, gets back up, and kicks it to Les Garbo. Left corner, tried to put it behind the net. No one was there. It was taken away by Markovic. Pop back in the left corner. Markovic picks it up for the Pirates, banks it off the end boards, works it around on the far side. Knocked off the stick of Tate, and now it's flipped down the ice into the Blue Jacket zone. Back to pick it up is Gray Irwin. Gray Irwin will carry it in behind the Blue Jacket net. Here's Gray Irwin, taken away from him. Nelson shot from the right circle. That was actually Getz, excuse me. And a takeaway by Getz and a nice wrister from the right circle, but even nicer save by Isaiah Gilly. Shots all knotted up at 7, but the Blue Jackets lead at 1-0 on that Fenstermacher goal, his second of the year. Face off to the left of Gilly, pop down into the right corner where it's going to be grabbed by Perunovic. Up to Lee. Lee's to center ice. He'll carry it across on the left wing. Lee with the puck. We got a tripping penalty coming up on Gerswald, and the Blue Jackets are going to power play for the first time this afternoon. Gerswald on the trip. He got the stick in Lee's skates. 15:35 is the time of the tripping penalty on Gerswald. Power play for the Blue Jackets this year at 18.2%. We talked about that. Only 6 goals and 33 opportunities. Penalty kill at 77.3% for the Crookston Pirates. Now, Blue Jackets were 0 for 6 on that power play last night. They see if they can do anything with it here today. That's something that they need to get going on this hockey squad. Carried in by Perunovic. Tripped up, regains control. He'll flip it around to the right corner. It's cleared down the ice. Here's Tiedemann, a right wing pass. Bounce over the stick of Larson, but Larson will grab it. And we got a whistle. 53.6 seconds to go in our first period. Minute 29 to go in that Blue Jacket power play. It was carried in offside, so we'll have a face-off at center ice. Well, actually the neutral zone, not center ice. Get it right, Doug. Here's Knights to Perunovic. Perunovic, right wing pass to Gray Irwin at center. He'll carry it across. Gray Irwin zips it around the boards. It'll go into the left corner. Best will give chase. The Pirates get there first. Coming off the near boards is Larson. Larson got a 2-on-1. Centering pass right in front. A shot and it sails wide. He put it right on Tiedeman's stick. And Tiedemann went to the backhand and it went just wide. Boy, did we dodge a bullet there. 21 seconds to go in this period. 54 seconds to go in the power play for the Blue Jackets as we avoid the shorthanded goal, but what an opportunity for Crookston to tie it up. Here's Perunovic in behind the net, loses control, regains control with 6 seconds to go in the period. We look pretty skating around, but we need to pass and shoot. Here's Irwin, slap shot at the buzzer.
Saves in the first period for Hughlin. 6.
Hughlin had 6 saves in that period. Dilly had 7. But after 17 minutes of play, the good news, the Blue Jackets lead by a score of 1-0. And a pretty evenly matched game so far. See what the second period entails and holds for us. We'll find out coming up. But after 1, our score is Hibbing Chisholm 1, Crookston 0. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey right here on 106.3 WMFG. After 1 period of play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, our score Hibbing Chisholm 1 and Crookston 0. Taking a look at our scoring, the only goal came from Joe Fenstermacher. His second of the year, got the assist from Kylan Yoki at 5:52 of the first period. Yoki from the left circle got a defense right between the circles. Wrist shot got by Hughlin. It was an even strength goal, and it's 1-0. That's how it stayed. Shots in the period, 7 apiece, so Isaiah Dilly 7 assists. Meanwhile, Adam Hughlin had 6 assists. How about saves? I'm doing 5 things at once over here in that period. Penalties in the period. Blue Jackets had 1 for 2 minutes as Irwin went off for a hook. And then Crookston Jerswald took a tripping penalty at 15:35. So when the Blue Jackets come out here in period number 2, they'll still have a 35-second power play. That's something that's been kind of plaguing them so far early on in this season, and hopefully it improves, which I'm sure it will as we work our way through the season. Thanks to General Waste for all your disposal needs. Choose General Waste, Sullivan Candy and Supply, your wholesale candy and supply distributor, and Evercore International, pioneers in engineering, elastic American pipeliners, proud sponsors of Blue Jacket Hockey. Taking a look at other scores going on here. Let's see if they've updated any of these at all. It's a final, well, not quite a final. Legacy Christian still up 9-3 over Richfield, but that's late in the third. A final, it was Minneapolis 6 and Dodge County 2. Other games going on. Tartan all over Henry Sibley after 2, 8-0. It's still 1-0 with about 9 seconds to go in period number 2 over in Grand Rapids with Lakeville North in the lead. Other than that, not a whole lot of changes in any of these scores so far. Our score, 1-0 here for the Blue Jackets on the Fenstermacher goal. I'm going to run down and buy me a bottle of water, so I'm going to let you enjoy this Christmas music for just a few minutes. We'll be back with our second period coming up. After 1 period of play, 1-0 Hibbing Chisholm, and it's Blue Jacket Hockey on 106.3. It's WMFG. I was able to run down and get me a Gatorade, so we're good to go. Getting a little dry up here. After 1 period of play from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, our score, Hibbing Chisholm 1, Crookston 0. On Joe Fenstermacher's second goal of the year, the assist went to Kylan Yoki. That's where we stand, 1-0. Ice has been resurfaced. We're just waiting for both teams to come back out, and we'll get this one underway for period number 2. Boys are off then till Tuesday. They'll head to Silver Bay to take on North Shore. And then after that, they're off until their holiday tournament right after Christmas, which would be the 29th, 30th, and 31st. A little bit of a break, kind of heal up a little bit. This stretch here they've had in 7 days is their 6th game. Kind of unreal how that's worked out, but they weathered it pretty well. They're 3-2 through the 5 of those 6, and they lead this 6-1 here by a score of 1-0. We'll take one more quick break, come back here with second period action from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena after 1. Hibbing Chisholm 1, Crookston nothing. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey on 106.3 WMF. Both squads are back out on the ice, and we can finally get our second period going. We do a lot of, I noticed one thing, we do a lot of lollygagging when we do our game. It's like, you know, the ice has been done, but nobody's coming out. We're just kind of taking our sweet old time. In the second period, Blue Jackets have really done well. They've outscored their opponents 9-2. Crookston, that's their best period too. They've outscored their opponents 10-6. Now the Blue Jackets still have 35 seconds of a power play coming up. As taking a penalty late was Jerswald on the trip. That came at 15:35. Blue Jackets will be moving left to right this time around. Bestel will be centering Knights on his left, the Boom on his right. Back on D, on the right D. It'll be Ray Irwin, and left D will be Scotty Perunovic. And we're underway, period number 2. Blue Jackets still 24 seconds of a power play. Perunovic is going to bring it in. Moves over, left circle, shot, save, Hughlin. Pucks in along the end board. The Boom. From the left corner, sets it up to Knights out near the blue line. He'll leave it for Gray Irwin, and Irwin had it poked off his stick and knocked down the ice. And it's a foot race, and getting by him, and coming in was Tiedemann. That was actually Anderson. Anderson went in to the boards pretty hard. No, it was Larson. Didn't get a good look at his number till he got up, but Larson got right by Gray Irwin and was able to attempt to get a shot off, and Billy just froze that puck. 3 seconds to go here on the Blue Jacket power play, and that'll be the end of that. Both teams are at full strength. Here's Andrew Irwin with the puck, working down the right side, brings it across. Right circle, wrist shot, save, and Hughlin will hold on. Just underway, period number 2, 16 to go. Blue Jackets lead 1-0 on a Fenstermacher goal. Face-off's going to be to the left of the goaltender. Taking a draw will be Riley Versich. On his right's Madsen, and on his left is Parker Osborne. Out on D, Andrew Irwin and Ben Allison. At the right wing half wall in the Crookston zone, just tied up, trying to dig it loose. And here comes Crookston to center. The pass from Markovich jumped over the stick of Getz, but it is at the left wing half wall of the Blue Jacket zone. It's Nichols trying to dig it loose. Allison just put a lick in the left corner on Getz. Here come the Blue Jackets, it's Madsen. Madsen will stick handle out the center. Left wing pass going to be tipped by Allison, brought across. Left circle, shot, save, knocked to the near board. Into the right corner, Madsen's tied up by highest stick. Madsen behind the Crookston net, now to the right corner to Osborne. Here's Parker's pass. Oh, he was trying to feed Bestel and he couldn't pull it off. Out to center ice is Getz. Getz banks it off the left wing boards. Line change, Crookston. Picked up in the right corner, well, momentarily anyway. Now behind the net, it's Perunovic. Long pass to center ice. Right on the stick to Osborne. He'll bank it in. Blue Jackets will finish up the line change. 15:08 to go, second period. Blue Jackets lead 1-0. Knight pushes it in along the end boards. It's going to roll to the right corner of the Crookston zone. Grab, though, by Wardner. He'll bank it out to neutralize, where it's picked up by Tiedemann. Tiedemann checked by Perunovic as soon as he got into the Blue Jacket zone. Puck right there to the right of Jillian, cleared into the near corner now, as Knights will grab that puck. Knight, long pass to center, to Bestel, shot. Sailed a little wide into the left corner of the Crookston zone. Behind the net, there's a battle. Les Carbo going at it with Tate. Out to center with the puck, though, is Larson. Larson's got some speed for this team. Throws it through the crease, breaking down with St. Michael. There's a slapper coming up from the left side by Tate that's blocked. Blue Jackets Ray Irwin with it. Pushes out to neutral ice. Got a penalty coming up on the Blue Jackets. And it's going to be interference. Actually, it's going to go on... Is it going to go on Tiedemann? Yep, Tiedemann for interference, so we're going back on the power play. .258 time of the penalty. Well, let's see if the Blue Jackets can capitalize on this. Power play number 2. And now it's into the left corner. And he's getting interference with the goaltender, so he's going to be the call. Working on the left side, Spencer Mocker, Andrew Irwin. It kind of deflected, took a weird deflection, got by the goal, and it's going to be picked up and fired down the ice by Crookston. Billy will go out near the right corner and slow it down. Jarrett Lee picks it up, circles the net, and here's Lee carrying it out to center ice. Lee brings it across on the left wing to the left circle, goes in between the circles, knocked off his stick, regains control. Lee out near the right point to the right wing half wall to Yoki. Yoki back to Lee. Lee's going to set it up for a one-timer left side. Andrew Irwin, puck loose left side of the goal. And Yoki had his shot partially blocked from the bottom of the right circle. Blue Jackets had another chance. But that puck's bouncing around today like a Super Bowl. And it's fired down the ice by the Crookston Pirates. That would be number 24, Mr. Wardner. Still 50 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play. 12:50 to go, period number 2. Blue Jackets lead 1-0 on the Fencer Mocker goal. Perunovich comes in, shot, save, puck loose, left of the goalie. And Blue Jackets Knights picks it up. Gets it out to the blue line. Ray Irwin just whacks at it, goes to the end boards, and then it's fired down the ice by Gerswald. 27 seconds to go in the power play. Perunovich from behind the Blue Jacket net will lead the rush. Perunovich to center, stick handles across the blue line. He's out near the left circle. Centering pass in front to boom, a goal right between the legs. A beautiful pass on the power play goal from Perunovich. And he got it right to the boom. The boom right there at the bottom of the left circle. And the Blue Jackets take a 2-0 lead on the power play goal. It'll come at 4:45 is going to be the time of that. And for the boom, that's his 4th goal, so he ties for the lead in goals with Ray Irwin at 4 apiece. And the Blue Jackets lead 2-0. Give us a little breathing space here with 12 minutes to go, period number 2. Let's see if we get a second assist.
He's assisted by number 7, Perunovich.
So it's Perunovich with the only assist. And quickly down the ice and giving chase, though, is going to be St. Michael. Pinned up along the end boards in the Blue Jacket zone. Puck's loose. He'll be grabbed by Fencer Mocker. A right wing pass. Gets it to Fina. Long left wing pass is knocked down, and we have to check back up anyway, so Fencer Mocker left it alone. Left wing pass to St. Michael. Slap shot. Glove save Billy. He'll hold on. 11:21 to go, period number 2. It's a 2-0 Blue Jacket lead. Shots on goal favor Hibbing Chisholm 13-9. Face off to the right of Dilly. Riley versus John the draw. Blue Jackets come away with that puck. It's Parker Osborne to center. He'll dump it down in near the left corner. He'll give chase. Get in there as well as Parker Nichols. Coming away with the toe is Perunovich. He lost an edge. Or actually, that was Madsen. We're going to have a penalty, a tripping call. Looked like he had lost an edge, but that wasn't the case. Crookston's going right back into the box on a trip. And it'll be Nichols. Power play number 3 for the Blue Jackets. 5:53. time of this power play. And the Blue Jackets are already 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. They'll work it over to the left side to Knipes at the half wall. Down in the left corner, cycling it with the Boom and Knipes. Knipes near the left wing half wall once again. Oh, and he lost control of it, stick handling in. DeBoom recovers it though from the left circle. Here's DeBoom to Knipes. Back to Kaboom, and he can't pull the trigger on it. It was partially blocked. Kaboom. DeBoom from the left corner. To Perunovic behind the net. He'll skate it to the right corner. There's Perunovic looking. Cross ice Knipes from the left circle. Shots blocked. Oh, and behind the net, it's DeBoom. DeBoom once again. Back out to the blue line. Grayerwin to Perunovic at the right point. Back to Grayerwin. One-timer. Blocked in front. And cleared down the ice as Grayerwin has a busted stick for a couple $100. Sure, his parents like that one. Those things aren't cheap anymore. You can't go buy them 2 for $20. That's the price of hockey though, right? Play continues in the Blue Jacket zone with 45 seconds to go in that power play. Vestal hands it off to Perunovic, who will skate it out. Here's Perunovic to center. Perunovic across the blue line. Perunovic dumps it in. Into the right corner. Les Carbo with the puck. Les Carbo to DeBoom. Back to Les Carbo. Back to DeBoom. Left circle. Back to Les Carbo along the left corner. Gets it to Andrew Irwin. His wrister from the left circle sails high and wide. Into the right corner. Now carried out to the half wall on the right side by DeBoom. To the right point to Perunovic. He'll skate towards the center of the ice. Gets it to Bestel. Shoot the puck, guys. There you go. And a goal for Bestel. That could have been deflected in front. It's a power play goal. .748 is going to be the time of the goal. Blue Jackets on top. 3-0. And it should be a Bestel goal. If so, that'll be his third. Look at our official scoring coming up here momentarily.
Scoring the power play goal here, Blue Jackets, number 23, Jake Bestel. He's assisted by number 7, Zach Perunovic, and number 29, Zach DeBoom. Bestel from Perunovic and DeBoom. A power play goal at 7:48.
So it was a Bestel goal. Looked like it may have been deflected in front, but that could have been off a Crookston player. Either way, that's the third of the year for Jake Bestel. Gives him now 9 points on the season, and the Blue Jackets lead 3-0 with 8:29 to go in our second period. Pena carries it to center. Pushed in. Blue Jackets will do a line change. Clearing attempt as Pena lost an edge, was right off his back, so the Crookston Pirates can't get it out of their own end. Off the left wing boards, out to center, worked it up to Getz. It was too far. Giving chase is going to be Nichols. Getting there first is Allison. He loses an edge. And right in front, and they'll come right back as Nichols threw it right between the circles, and Chandler St. Michael buries it. And just like that, it's a 3-1 game. 8:59 time of the goal.
Scoring the goal for the Pirates, number 14, Chandler St. Michael. Assisted by number 9, Parker Nichols.
So Nichols is going to get the assist. And St. Michael is going to get the goal. For St. Michael, that's his fourth of the year. Face off to the right of the goaltender of Hughland. It's a 3-1 lead for the Blue Jackets. I was just sitting here wondering, contemplating while we were doing the game, could it be another shutout for Dilly? Well, so much for that thought. I shouldn't have thought that, huh? Shots on goal, 15-10 in favor of the Blue Jackets. They lead 3-1. With 7:48 to go in period number 2. Faceoff comes out to neutral ice. DeBoom will take the draw against Tiedemann. Radovic takes the shot from the right wing half wall. It's blocked. Tiedemann out to center. Tiedemann gets by the D. Puck's loose though. Tiedemann gets it back. Centering pass between the circles, and Jarrett Lee has it. He's knocked down. They'll work it over. Trying to pass it with St. Michael to Larson, a little bit too far in front. And then they try to send it back to the blue line to Wardner, and it's going to sail all the way down in behind the Crookston net. Wardner's got to pick it up. Long centering pass is tipped in by St. Michael, and the Pirates will do a line change. At the left wing half wall, coming off with it was a wrister from Larson that's blocked. Madsen pushes it along the end boards. Andrew Irwin works it to Perunovic. Perunovic will lead the rush. He'll carry it to center. Perunovic skates by to the left circle, knocked off his stick by Wardner. In the right corner, the Pirates zone. Madsen pushes it along the end boards. Puck loose, right circle. Finally gathered in by Wardner for the Pirates. Banked off the left wing glass out to neutral ice and fired back in by Gray Irwin. 6.5 to go, second period, a 3-1 Blue Jacket lead. Kept in left point by Allison, pushed down to the half wall on the left side. Madsen back to Allison. Allison will backhand it down deep and behind the net. It's Riley Versich. He'll come and take a shot, saved by Hoover. That was actually Parker Osborne on that shot. Knifes carried it in behind the net. Knifes to the right circle, spins around. Riley Versich tied up into the right corner. Pirates come away with it. They can't clear the zone. Right corner, fired around by Gerswald. And finally, it's tipped all the way to the Blue Jacket blue line. Allison's back to get it. He'll cross-ice pass on the right side to Gray Irwin. Centering pass is in the skates of Bestel at center. He'll spin around. He'll backhand it into the Pirates zone. And the Pirates push it right back out to neutral ice. Loose puck grab by Larson. Here's Larson, cuts across on the left side, pushes it down in near the left corner. He'll try to cut in. He can't do it, but he still maintains control of the puck. He'll cycle it behind the net now to St. Michael, who's got the goal, and is taken away. Net's off its mooring. 5:13 to go. Period number 2. Blue Jackets with a 3-1 lead. Shots on goal 15-10 in favor of the Blue Jackets. Benson-Macher's on the draw with Tiedemann, and it's going to roll all the way back down near the right corner of the Crookston zone. Grabbed by Hyestick. Hyestick checked up on the play by Yoki. Left wing wall, it's St. Michael. He'll bring it out to center. He's got the only goal for Crookston. Tries to get by Perunovic into the left corner. Perunovic gives him a check. Cleared around, though, by Benson-Macher to Yoki at the right wing half wall. Long pass, Andrew Irwin on the right side to Pina, who will bring it across. Pina, nice little move, tries to get in between the circles. Yoki, a spinning shot. I don't know if it got in on the goaltender or not, but play continues near the left wing half wall. Andrew Irwin couldn't keep it in the zone at the left point. It's Andrew Irwin with 4:20 to go. He's at center. He'll just dump it in. Blue Jackets will finish up that line change they were trying to do. Blue Jackets lead 3-1 with 4:10 to go. With the puck, Radovic to the boom. Radovic picks up the loose puck, skates in. Radovic finally ridden off the puck, and it's going to be knocked back down in the Blue Jacket zone. Quickly back to get it. There was Gray Irwin to Perunovic. There's Perunovic to center ice, and it's tipped back out to neutral ice. With the puck, it's Nichols. Nichols' shot's blocked. And Perunovic picks it up, carries it in behind the Blue Jacket net. 3:45 to go, second period. Blue Jackets lead 3-1. Perunovic, long left wing pass to Lee. Tried to get it up to Radovic on the right side. He'll just tip it down and in. There's Radovic in the right corner behind the net. He's going to leave it, and a wraparound for DeBoom. couldn't pull the trigger. Puck loose to the right of the net. It's frozen by the goaltender Hughlin, and we'll have a whistle. And now they're taking both of them, Perunovic and Nichols, for roughs. Matching roughs, I'm sure that's what they're going to get hit with. 13:31 is going to be the time of the penalty. Face-off will be out to neutral ice.
We have coincided by the penalties. First on the Pirates, number 9, Parker Nichols, stupid minor for roughing. Nichols for roughing. Coincided by the penalty of the Blue Jackets, number 7, Scott Perunovic, also draws a 2-minute minor for roughing.
And there it is. Both get rough. Plays in the Blue Jackets zone behind the net. Centering pass and a goal. Camped out to the right of Gilly on the pass from Chandler St. Markwin. It was Bobby Tiedemann, and it's 3-2. St. Michael's going to get one of the assists. He threw it right out to Tiedemann, who was camped to the right of Gilly, had a wide open net. And just like that, it's 3-2. For Tiedemann, that's his third. So now, just like that,
Assisted by number 14, Chandler St. Mitchell, and number 16, Doug Larson.
Larson's going to get the other assist. So at 13:59, it's a one-goal game where the Blue Jackets, not even 6 minutes ago, were enjoying a 3-0 lead. And it looks like Crookston's got a little jump now. Left wing half wall. They're dancing around. It's Doug Larson with 2:34 to go in the period. And we got a whistle and then a late shove on Allison. Ref goes down twice. And going, let's see if they're going to have any penalties called here.
I know. It's getting pretty rough. Oh my god. I don't know.
Are they calling another penalty on Gilly?
Blue Jackets, number 4, Ben Allison, draws a 5-minute major for checking from behind, and also a 10-minute misconduct.
Allison just got a 5 and a 10.
5 and 10, checking from behind. Time and penalty, 14:29.
So a check from behind plus the additional 10. Well, this couldn't come at a very good time. Now we're shorthanded for the full 5 minutes. Crookston's got the momentum. They've scored the last 2 goals. We're going to have a very, very efficient penalty kill here with 2:31 to go in second period.
At least we have 4 guys out. At least we get to go.
Face out to the right of Dilly. Ventermacher wins the draw. Goes into the left corner, though, where it's tied up. Trying to dig it loose is Tiedemann, among others, who just scored the second goal for the Pirates. Ventermacher there as well. Coming away with it is Wardner. Gray Irwin battling along the end boards with Tiedemann. Gray Wardner just took a whack at it. Comes to the left wing half wall. Now to the left point, sets it up. They'll work it over on the right side to Tate. Back up top now to Larson. Larson's wrist shot sails wide. Takes a weird bounce off the end boards. Comes to Dilly's left. He reaches down and freezes it. Minute 58 to go in period number 2. And what looked like a cruise control game for the Blue Jackets now has become a nail-biter. They only lead by a score of 3-2. Lakeville North has defeated Grand Rapids at the IRA Civic Center. They shut them out 3-0. That is a final from this afternoon. Lake of the Woods gets by Park Rapids 3-1. That's a final. Into the right corner. It'll be picked up by Markovich. He'll cycle it back around, back out to the right point, sets it up. Tate to Larson. Larson near the left point, being harassed by Knights. Out near the blue line, he'll bank it off the boards, gets it down to St. Michael in the right corner. To Tiedemann, to St. Michael. Back up top, shot put on an wrister from Larson, top of the left circle. Nice save, Dilly. Minute 22 to go in the period. Still 3:48 to go in that 5-minute major. Stolen at center ice and fired in by Nick Bursich. It's Tate from behind the Crookston net. He's going to leave it for Anderson. Anderson working up the right side. Yoki poked it off his stick. Still at center. Yoki battling away. Trying to whack it. It was Getz while he was laying on his back. Dilly comes out, clears. Oh, and he cleared it right into Anderson, and it's a goal. Dilly came out of the net, out almost in between the circles to try to clear it. He cleared it right into Anderson, who buried it in an empty net, and we're tied at 3.
Scoring the unassisted power play goal for the Pirates, number 18, Dave Anderson. Anderson, unassisted power play goal.
16-12 is the time of that power play goal. And for Anderson, that's his second of the year. And just like that, we're tied 3-3. And still 3 minutes of a power play left on that 5-minute major given to Allison. 27 seconds to go in the period. Puck's down in the Crookston zone. Kicked out to neutral ice. Picked up by St. Michael. Right wing pass to Tiedemann. Here's Tiedemann. Comes in. Tiedemann shot and a goal. Second of the night for Tiedemann. All right, I'm trying to figure out what happened here because I'll tell you what, the Blue Jackets were doing just fine. 16:45 is going to be the time of this one. Unreal what's going on here. Blue Jackets led 3-0. They've given up 4 unanswered goals to Crookston and now trail by a score of 4-3. Here's Perunovic with 12 seconds to go. Carries it across on the left side. Skates in, takes a shot, saved by Fudrin. Pensermacher gets it out to the blue line. To Gray Irwin. Irwin's shot's blocked, and that'll be it for period number 2.
Saves in the second period for Cleveland on the back 6 with a 2-period total of 12. Saves in the second period for Dilly and the Blue Jackets score with a 2-period total of 11.
Saves in that period. 4 for Dilly for 11 for 2 periods. Hoogland had 6 for a 2-period total of 12. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, Blue Jackets get outscored 4-2 in that period. They trail now 4-3 with 1 period of hockey to go. And you just got to kind of shake your head and kind of go, what's going on here? And I'm almost wondering if the boys have run out of gas or what's going on. But they got to come back out, find a way to dig her out for 17 more minutes and get a couple of goals and get the victory. Not to mention, they still got to kill a penalty for 2 minutes and 29 seconds on Allison's major plus the 10-minute misconduct. Coming up, our second intermission, the Blue Jackets trail by 1, 4-3 to Crookston. It's Blue Jacket Hockey on 106.3 WMFG. After 2 periods of play from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, our score is now Crookston 4 and Hibbing Chisholm 3. Blue Jackets blew a 3-0 lead. I'm wondering if they ran out of gas. I mean, because this is their 6th game in 7 days. But Crookston scored 4 unanswered goals, and they take the lead here as we have 1 period of play left. All right, let's look at the scoring in the second period. It was the Boom getting his 4th of the year at 4:45 on a power play goal. Perunovic on the assist made it 2-0. Then another power play goal for the Blue Jackets, this time at 7:48. It was Bestel, his 3rd of the year, from Perunovic and DeBoom. And you're sitting there thinking, okay, we're almost halfway through period number 2. We're up 3-0. Things are looking good. Well, then the tide came in, and it was labeled Pirates. They score 4 in a row starting at 8:59. It was St. Michael from Nichols, even strength goal, and it's 3-1. At 13:59, it was Tiedemann, his first of 2, his third from St. Michael and Larson, another even strength goal, and you're thinking, well, it's a little closer. Now it's 3-2. Then a power play goal at 16:12 by Anderson unassisted as Dilly tried to clear the zone and cleared it right to Anderson, who buried it in the empty net. And we're all tied at 3. And then late in that period, it was Tiedemann, his second of the night, his 4th of the year. That was a power play unassisted goal as well. That came at 16:45. That made it 4-3. Problem is the Blue Jackets still have to kill 2 minutes and 29 seconds of a power play, because at 14:29, Allison got a 5 and 10 from a checking from behind. But penalties in that period, the Blue Jackets had 2 for 17 minutes. Crookston had 3 for 6 minutes. On the power play tonight, the Blue Jackets are 2 for 3. Crookston now is 2 for 3. And like I said, shots 16-15 in favor of the Blue Jackets. And saves in the period, Dilly had 4 for a 2-period total of 11. Huglin had 6 for a 2-period total of 12. So the Blue Jackets find themselves trailing when they were up comfortably, and now they trail with 17 minutes to go. They got a kill off at 2:29 of a penalty kill, and then come out here and get a couple goals so that we can get this victory over the Crookston Pirates. I do want to say thanks to HOCKEYcrook International, pioneers in engineering, elastomeric pipeliners, Sullivan Candy and Supply, your wholesale candy and supply distributor, and General Waste for all your disposal needs. Choose General Waste, proud sponsors of Blue Jacket Sports. We'll be back with more coming up after 2 from the Hibbing Memorial Arena. Our score, Crookston 4, Hibbing Chisholm 3. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey right here on 106.3 WMFG. And here we go, both squads out. We get third period underway. Blue Jackets trail by a score of 4-3. Still have 2:29 to kill on that major penalty assessed to Allison for the check from behind. That's proven costly as it 2 power play goals by Crookston in that last minute of play in the second period, and they'll have a 4-3 lead. Blue Jackets will be moving right to left out to kill that penalty. It's going to be Yoki, Perunovic, Ray Irwin, and Fenstermacher. Fenstermacher will take the draw at center from Tiedemann, who's got 2 goals here tonight. Osborne's going to come in and sit out the last 2:29. And after that, they'll earn 10-minute misconduct for Allison. And they'll both get tossed, Fenstermacher and Tiedemann. Yoki will take the draw. It's won by St. Michael. Back to pick it up is Nichols. Carries it in behind the Crookston net. Right wing pass to Larson. Larson gets it right back for his teammate Anderson. Larson stick handles his center. Brings it across on the left wing. Stops out near the left point. Sets it up. Wrist shot. Gets through traffic but sails wide from Nichols. Larson near the left point again to Nichols at the right point. They're setting it up. Shots blocked. Yoki backhands it down the ice. 16:20 to go in the game. It's a 4-3 lead for Crookston. They still have 1:43 to go in their power play at center ice. Ray Irwin just golfs it back in. Shots high and wide. Picked up behind the Crookston net by Larson. Minute into this third period. Blue Jackets trail 4-3 to Crookston. 1:27 to go in the Crookston power play. Fired in by Larson around the boards. Comes to the left wing half wall. And the Blue Jackets will just take their time with the puck. Perunovic worked it around. Long pass deflected at center from Ray Irwin. Knipes will grab it and they'll just flip it down and in. There's now 1 minute left to go in that power play for Crookston. Larson once again carries it in behind the net, circles around, long pass to center. He gets it to Getz, who dumps it in. Into the left corner of the Blue Jackets zone. Anderson avoids a check from Irwin. Centering pass hits the skate, comes to Knipes, and he'll bank it off the left wing boards and down the ice. Huglin makes the stop, leaves it for his teammate. 30 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play. 15 minutes to go in the game. Crookston with a 4-3 lead over Hibbing Chisholm. Knocked back out to neutral ice where Tate has it. He'll flick it in. Picked up behind the net by Lee, and Lee will wrist shot it right down the ice. Tate along the Crookston end boards with 7 seconds to go in that 5-minute major. Fortunately, it looks like Crookston's only going to get 2 goals out of that 5-minute major. That's a right wing half wall to Larson. In the Blue Jacket zone, Perunovic comes away with it. Worked around to Yoki. Yoki bangs it off the right wing boards and is deflected up and into the Hibbing bench. 14:15 to go in the game. It's 4-3 Crookston. Face off coming up to the right of Dilly. The boom on the draw with Tiedemann. Blue Jackets come away with it. Andrew Irwin stick handles down the left side to center, backhands it down in. Be played by the goaltender Huglin. Around and quickly out down the right side is Tiedemann. He's got 2 goals. Puck taken away by Perunovic. Centering pass between the circles. Puck bouncing, and it's cleared out to neutral ice. 13:45 to go in the game. Blue Jackets trail by 1 to Crookston by a score of 4-3. Perunovic from behind the Blue Jacket net. Long pass at center, right on the tape to Radovic. Radovic comes in, cuts in from the left circle. Couldn't really get much of a shot off. Penalty coming up. Blue Jackets going on a power play. .331 is going to be the time of this penalty. It's going to be an interference call, and it's going to go against Nichols. Power play number 4 for the Blue Jackets. They do have 2 power play goals here tonight. So we'll have a face-off to the left of Hewlett. Out to the right point. Now they're working it around. Perunovic, high slot, shot wide. At the left wing half wall and golfed down the ice by Markovic. Dilly will stop it along the end boards. Perunovic will pick it up, go around the net, and he'll lead the rush out to center ice. Perunovic stick handles, had it knocked off his stick, tipped back out near the Blue Jacket blue line. Ray Irwin to Bestel. Bestel hands it off to DeBoom. Here's DeBoom. DeBoom brings it in. In behind the Crookston net, right wing pass, Bestel, back to DeBoom in the right corner. Back to Bestel and through his skates. Out to the right point, Ray Irwin. Bestel, Irwin, a one-timer, deflected in front, sails high and wide. Picked up by Knipes, left wing half wall. Minute to go in the Blue Jacket power play. You got 12:27 to go in the game. Blue Jackets trail by 1, 4-3. DeBoom tried to wrap around and it didn't work. Back out near the right point to Irwin. Irwin to Bestel. Bestel out near the right circle, works it down low. Knipes comes in, takes a shot, doesn't go. Blocked by the goaltender right through the crease and cleared down the ice by the Crookston Pirates. And that bank angle went right in on net, so Dilly made a play on it. Here comes Perunovic. Perunovic thrown right in front, no one home. And Gray Irwin can't hold the left point. And the Blue Jackets got to regroup with 18 seconds to go in that power play. Cleared down the ice by Crookston. 11:38 to go in the game, 4-3. Crookston with the lead. They score 4 unanswered goals in the second period to take the lead. That'll be it for the Blue Jacket power play. Perunovic sails a shot, left circle wide. Lee trying to keep it alive on the right wing boards. Pushed down. Osborne gives chase. Osborne checked up by Tate. Tate comes away with it. He'll hand it off to St. Michael. And behind the net to Nichols. Nichols works it up to Tiedemann. Tiedemann off to St. Michael. St. Michael a backhand. Glove save Dilly. He'll hold on. 10:59 to go in the game. Blue Jackets trail by 1. A game that they led at one point by 3-0. They've let that one slip away, and Crookston has that 4-3 lead. Shots on goal 17-15 in favor of Hibbing Chisholm. Face off to the left of Dilly. And Lee comes away with it. Carries it in behind the Blue Jacket net. Here's Lee's stick handling off the right wing boards. Try to get it to Radovich. A little bit too far in front of him. It's pushed back down in the Blue Jacket zone. Ray Irwin to Madsen. Nice on the tape pass to DeBoom. DeBoom at center. Knocked off his stick. It'll be grabbed by Radovich out near the right point. He'll bank it off the right wing boards. It's going to roll down to the end boards where Markovich has it. Markovich works it around. They get it up to Anderson. Anderson out to center ice, right on the tape to Getz. Getz carries it across. He'll backhand it in. Stick save by Dilly. Lee with the puck. Right wing pass again behind Radovich, but it does trickle out to neutral ice. Radovich now kicks at it with his skate. Puck loose at center. It'll be picked up and grabbed by Madsen. Madsen carries it in for the Blue Jackets down near the right corner. Knocked off his stick by Wardner. Penalty coming up, interference. .6:56 is the time of the penalty. Blue Jackets going back on the power play. Who are they calling on it, though? Should be power play number 5 coming up. The gate is open. Question is, who's getting the penalty? There's 4 on there. There's no one in the penalty box, and the penalty gate's open. Now who they calling the penalty on? It's going to be Getz on the interference.
Let's go, Jacket!
Oh, power play number 5 for the Blue Jackets come up. They need to score. There's 10 minutes left to go in the game. Thrown on net. I don't think Hewlin saw it until it hit him. But quickly down the ice is Larson. Larson will just take a whack at it after he lost control of it, and it goes into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. For Irwin, left wing pass. Here's Bestel. Carries it across the blue line on the left side. Sets it up. The boom shot from the left circle sails high. And knocked down the ice. Right to Larson. Larson's just going to take his time. He'll bring it all the way back in his own zone. And then spin and fire it down the ice. Minute 20 to go in that Blue Jacket power play. You got 9:20 to go in the game. Blue Jackets gave up 4 in a row, and they trail 4-3 now. Blue Jackets can't break it into the zone. Cleared back out by Markovich instantly. Minute 5 to go in that power play for the Blue Jackets. They're 5th of the night. They have 2 power play goals already. They just look tired. There's Bestel. Bestel. Centering pass and unable to pull the trigger was Knipes. Bestel had an opportunity and couldn't control it as he came around from behind the net. Brunovich banked off the right wing boards. Here's Knipes down in the right corner. Knipes sets it up. DeBoom carried in behind the net. Here's DeBoom once again, left circle. Cross ice pass. Jumps off the stick of everybody. Taking a whack at it was Bestel and Highestick. Bestel has it. Bottom of the right circle. They're going to work it around DeBoom. DeBoom's backhand. Oh, and Knipes tried to get that bouncing puck on the backhand in and couldn't do it. Cleared down the ice by Crookston with 17 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play. You got 8:17 to go in the game. It's a 4-3 Crookston lead. Perunovic quickly down the ice. To the right circle, cuts in, shot. And I believe that may have hit the side or the back of the net. Either way, Crookston fires it down to the Blue Jackets zone. Effective penalty kill for Crookston this time around. At center, Les Carbo pushes it. And I really honestly believe, I think the Blue Jackets have run out of gas. This is game 6 in 7 days, and I think they're just worn out. They look like it. Jump down into the right corner of the Blue Jackets zone. The Blue Jackets just don't look like they have that jump anymore in their skates. Tied up along the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Thrown towards the net. And behind the net's going to be Gray Irwin. Gray Irwin battling along the end boards. Thrown out, but the pass is blocked. Now the shot's blocked. Picked up near the right corner, right between the circles, and now Gray Irwin comes away with it. Here come the Blue Jackets. Gray Irwin with it, comes to the backhand, throws it on net, sails wide. 7:07 to go. Blue Jackets trail by 1. They led 3-0 and gave up 4 unanswered goals to Crookston late in that second period. And that's where we stand. We're under 7 minutes to go. Here's Lee, tries the stick handle in, clearing attempt up into the bench. 20-15 shots on goal in favor of the Blue Jackets. But they trail so far in the most important one, and that's the score up on the scoreboard. It's 4-3 Crookston with 6:54 to go. Face off, and it's pushed out to neutral ice by Tate. Now it's regathered in by Highestick into the left corner of the Blue Jackets zone. Comes out to the left point. Tate's shot's blocked. Picked up by Lee along the far boards at the half wall. Pushed out to neutral ice, flipped right back in near the right corner of the Blue Jackets zone. Gathered up by Perunovic. Perunovic with the puck. There's Perunovic. To center ice, stops near the blue line. Perunovic throws it on net, saved by the goaltender Hewlin. He'll hold on to it with the glove save. 6:16 to go in the game here from historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. 4-3, Crookston with the lead. And they'll both get tossed. The boom. And his counterpart, that was Tiedemann. Tiedemann's got 2 of the 4 goals here this afternoon for the Crookston Pirates. Long pass out to center, a right wing to Larson. Here's Larson, carries it across, right circle, shot, hits traffic. It'll be grabbed by Gray Irwin. They'll work it up on the near boards. Now to Fenstermacher. Fenstermacher skates to center. Left wing pass intercepted at center by St. Michael. Here's St. Michael. Comes in. Shot save. Billy hold on. 5:43 to go in the game. It's a 4-3 Crookston lead. Face-off controlled by the Blue Jackets, zipped around. Out near the right point, pushed out to center. Loose puck will be grabbed though by Anderson. Bouncing between the circles. Here's Getz. Brings it across the blue line, sets it up. Coming right in, shot put on by Anderson and a big blocker save by Dilly. Left corner, Perunovic picks it up. Right wing pass to Knipes. His pass to Bestel. They'll work it over to Les Carbo, top of the circle. Bestel pass to Knipes was about chest high. I don't know if it was deflected or not, but Knipes was able to knock it down and still almost had the opportunity to pull the trigger on it. Here's Perunovic. Comes in, shot, blocked in front. Backhand goal, Bestel ties it. That is Bestel's second of the night. 12:03 is the time of the tying goal by Bestel. That's his 4th of the year. And just like that, we're tied up. See if this gives the Blue Jackets any oomph in their legs. Well, I don't know. I think they're looking a little gassed here. But hopefully that'll fire him up. Here comes Radovich. Radovich comes in, cuts in.
Number 23, Jake Crystal. He's assisted by number 7, Steph Perunovich.
Perunovich gets the only assist. And that's Bestel's fourth now, 2 on the night. And with 4.5 to go, we're knotted up at 4. Here comes Perunovich, brings it across. His pass is intercepted. Now it's going to roll into the right corner of the Crookston zone. Back to get it as high as stick. He'll put it in behind the net. Now they'll work it up on the right wing to Larson. Larson at center ice right on the tape to Tiedemann, who's got 2. He'll take the shot. No, it was a weak pass that was blocked by Perunovich. Perunovich gets the puck from Lee behind the Blue Jacket net with 4 minutes to go. We're tied up at 4. Perunovich, his pass is deflected, and it'll be knocked right back out to neutral ice. Back to pick it up, Perunovich. They'll work it over on the left side to Lee. Here's Lee, firing it along. Went to about the half wall on the left side. Lee's got to get back down. Try to work it back in. Nice back check, though, by Parker Osborne, and take it away and put it back into the offensive zone. But it's instantly cleared down the ice. Icing on Crookston, 3:29 to go. It's 4-4. Finally, Allison comes off the bench after his 10-minute misconduct. He'll be out of the penalty box now. Face off. Attempted shot, deflected up and out of play. Face off to the left to Hewlin, rolls into the right corner, the Crookston zone. Golfed around, kept alive by Andrew Irwin at the left point. His shot sails wide. Rolls into the right corner. Knipes works it up. They'll work it around. The left wing half wall. Irwin pinched down. Tried to keep it alive. Couldn't do it. Here's Larson. Larson comes in. His shot's blocked from Tiedemann. Rolls into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Knipes. Little give and go to Gray Irwin. Irwin's pass intercepted at center ice and jumped back in by Crookston. 2:48 to go and counting. 4-4. Left wing pass out the skate of Les Carbeau. Les Carbeau just took out Larson. Here comes Bestel. He's got 2 goals. Takes a shot. Les Carbeau tries to come in, and now Les Carbeau took out Gerswald in front of the net. Les Carbeau putting the old shoulder in the folks. Brought across, it's DeBoom. DeBoom centering pass. Radovich has got to go get it. Leaves it at the right wing half wall. Blue Jackets try to dig it loose. Comes out to the right point. And a Gray Irwin slap shot from the right point. And an easy glove save by Hewlin. 2:06 to go in regulation. And we're tied at 4. Shots on goal 22-17 in favor of Hibbing Chisholm. Doug Dietrich here, glad to have you along as we make our way to 5:30 on a Saturday early evening. Tied up now between the circles. The Pirates come away with it. It's Nichols, the center. Nichols will flip it into the Blue Jacket blue line. Along the end boards, Lee golfs it around. Too far for Matson. Right point, Matson blocks the shot. Now it's a foot race between Radovich and Wardner. Wardner gets there first. He just takes a poke at it. Blue Jackets keep it in, though, near the right point by DeBoom. At the right wing half wall, it's Matson. 1:35 to go in the game, tied at 4. Intercepted at center by Perunovich. Perunovich with the puck. They'll set it up for Lee. Lee back to Perunovich. Blue Jackets bringing it out of their own zone. It's Perunovich with the puck. There's Perunovich. He'll get across, takes the shot that's blocked by Nichols. Perunovich zips it around the boards to the right wing half wall. With 1:09 to go, Blue Jackets try to take it away, and they do. It's Fina into the right corner. Fina battling. Tried to cycle it down. Fina has it, takes the shot, and it's a save by Hewlin. Rolls to the left wing half wall. Tied up. Benchermacher trying to dig it loose. He's got some help as well from, it looks like, DeBoom. No, that's actually Yoki. And coming away with it, though, are the Crookston Pirates. They'll push it. No, they have not cleared the zone. Now it pops out. 40 seconds to go. Pina fires it in. Hewlin tried to stop it behind the net, but couldn't. Wardner picks it up. Wardner at center, puts it in the Blue Jacket zone. Right circle shot. Oh, and it's off the pipe on a shot by Tiedemann, and he's got 2 already. Back come the Blue Jackets. It's Les Garbo. Les Garbo is going to cut it in. Centering pass. Oh, and Perunovic couldn't pull the trigger. 16 seconds to go. Perunovic along the end boards to Les Garbo. Tried to push it back behind the net to Perunovic. Knipes now battling into the right corner. With the puck is highest stick, and we're going to overtime here, and just like that, it's an OT game coming up. First one of the year for the Blue Jackets, first one of the year, I believe, for Crookston as well.
With the regulation total of 18. Saves in the third period for the Blue Jackets 2 with the regulation total of 13. Hockey fans,
take a look here quick.
Followed by an 8-minute overtime period.
I don't believe Crookston, no, they have not been in an overtime game yet this year either. So neither team has been in overtime, but they are here this afternoon. We'll take one quick break, come out with our 8-minute overtime coming up after regulation. It's Crookston 4, Hibbing Chisholm 4, and it's Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jacket Hockey on 106.3. It's WM. And welcome back, everyone. Overtime. First one for either team here this year. We're knotted up at 4. We'll have an 8-minute overtime coming up, and if no one scores a winning goal, it will stay a tie. Doug Diggerty, glad to have you along. And it's early Saturday evening, and it's controlled and brought quickly in by St. Michael. Into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Now the Blue Jackets come away with it. Perunovic works it up to Knipes on the right side. He'll backhand it down and in along the end boards. Les Garbo tried to get to it, but Crookston has it. You can tell Crookston hasn't played since Tuesday. They have a little bit more spring in the step, but you can tell that the Blue Jackets have played 6 games in 7 days because they're looking just a tad slower and a tad tired. But you know, you can't blame them. That's a lot of games in 1 week stretch. Fired down the ice by Perunovic, and it'll be an icing. Nope, they're going to wave it. Taken away by Perunovic. Now the puck's loose near the blue line. Going to be grabbed by DeBoom, taken off the boomstick. Between the circles, DeBoom, a backhanded sail just wide of the net. There's Madsen in the left corner. Madsen battling at the left wing half wall. DeBoom tried to come away with it. Now pushed out to center by Larson and dumped right back in by Madsen and the Blue Jackets. 6:45 to go in overtime. We're tied at 4. From the blue line, shot put on by Ray Irwin. Easy save for the goaltender Huey. Flip down into the Blue Jacket zone. Gray Irwin will go in behind the Blue Jacket net. He's going to leave it for Perunovic. 6:26 to go in overtime. Tied at 4. Hibbing Chisholm and Crookston. Back to the blue line. Crookston trying to set something up. They'll take a whack at it, and it's Getz and fires it down into the Blue Jacket zone. Perunovic picks it up. He's behind the Blue Jacket net. Perunovic brings it out to center. The right wing pass a little bit too far for Yoki. It'll go down along the end boards. Yoki's going to battle with highest stick. At the right wing half wall, it's Tate. Tate will flip it down into the Blue Jacket zone. Back to pick it up is Gray Irwin near the left corner. Here's Irwin. Long pass to center to Yoki. Yoki tipped in by Pina. Ventremacher had to hold up because Pina was offside. Pina tips it down and in. Blue Jackets to do a line change with 5:36 to go in overtime. Tied at 4. Worked up on the right side. Now intercepted by Bessel at center. Here we got an opportunity. Skates in. Knipes a shot. Sails just wide from the right circle. Into the left corner with the puck is going to be Larson. He'll zip it around. Cross-ice pass back to Larson. He's out to center. Larson brings it across on the right wing. Larson comes in, takes a shot, big save. Puck loose in front of the net, cleared to the near corner by Allison. Out to center ice, it's Knipes. Avoids a check from Markovic. Loose puck, though, is grabbed by Larson. Larson's slap shot comes in, sails wide. Into the right corner now at the right wing half wall in the Blue Jackets zone. Wes Carbo works it up to Bestel along the left side. Bestel dumped it in, line change Blue Jackets, 4:39 to go in overtime. We're tied at 4. Pass is knocked down by Radovic. Now it's tipped to the Blue Jacket blue line where it'll be grabbed and caught by Anderson. Anderson ridden off the play. Loose puck picked up by Getz. He can't hold it. And now here comes Perunovic. Perunovic brings it across. Cross ice pass. Centering. And they tried to get it from Radovic to DeBoom. And DeBoom just couldn't quite get the stick on it. That's off its mooring with 4:15 to go. It's 23-18. Shots on goal in favor of the Blue Jackets. Score is all tied up at 4. They're going to bring the face-off out to neutral ice. Looks like the strap broke on. Looks like the strap or something, some piece of something came off the boom. He just handed it to one of the coaches. So timeout Crookston with 4:15 to go in our overtime period. Joel Jasper at this point has chosen to take a timeout. That might be beneficial to the Blue Jackets because that getting a break is going to help them. Again, this is their 6th game in 7 days. .4:15 to go in overtime. Tied at 4. Third period goal, only one of them came from Bestel, his 2nd of the night, his 4th of the year. That tied it up for the Blue Jackets at 12:03. Perunovic got the assist on the even strength goal. They're going to bring the face-off out to neutral ice. Venstermacher will take the draw against Tiedemann, who has 2 goals for the Pirates. Perunovic with the puck. Here's Perunovic. He'll bring it in, skates in, tries to split the D. Puck's loose. Comes out near the right point, kept alive by Lee. Lee's wrist shot hits traffic, and Tiedemann flips it down in the Blue Jacket zone. That's going to be enough for an icing. Nope, they're going to waive it. It'll be fired around by Perunovic. Comes out to neutral ice. Flip right back into the Blue Jackets zone. That was Gerswald. Perunovic off the right wing glass. Pino will golf it in, but he's on the wrong side of center. That's an icing. 3:41 to go in overtime. Still tied at 4. Blue Jackets had a 3-0 lead. Then they surrendered 4 straight goals to Crookston. Heading into the third period, it was 4-3 Crookston. And then the Blue Jackets tied it in the third at 12:03 on Bestel's 2nd goal of the game. Allison from the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone, battling with a couple of Pirates. And behind the Blue Jacket net, it's Getz. He's checked off the play. Allison with the puck. Allison worked it around to Irwin. Gray Irwin gets it to the half wall on the far side. Now he's in the left corner to retrieve the puck. Here's Allison from the right corner. And a shot put on from the right wing half wall. Another shot put on. A couple of saves by Dilly. Markovic was right on the doorstep. Blue Jackets bang it down the ice. They'll waive any icing. With 3:03 to go in overtime, we're tied at 4. Shots on goal 23-20 in favor of the Blue Jackets. 2-on-2 action. They'll bring it in. There's a shot on a wrister. High slot from Tiedemann. And a save by Dilly. Face off to the left of Dilly with 2:52 to go. Face off control by the Blue Jackets. Trying to clear the zone, can't. Brought back in, shot put on, partially blocked on a wrist shot by Tiedemann. There's Yoki's, backhands it out to center. It'll be grabbed by Larson. Flipped right back in the Blue Jackets zone with 2:27 to go in overtime. We're tied at 4, Hibbing, Chisholm, and Crookston. Lee now will take it and see if he can lead the rush out. He'll throw it out to center, knocked down at center. Loose puck grab by St. Michael. They'll work it out to the right point. With it is Larson. Larson right circle shot, sails high up and over the net. At the left wing half wall, Pena takes a whack at it. It's going to roll all the way down the ice. And they're going to wave. Nope, they're going to call icing this time. I thought maybe they'd wave it, but they didn't. So it's icing on the Blue Jackets with 1:58 to go. We're tied at 4 here in overtime. Face off to the right of Dilly. Controlled by the Blue Jackets. Perunovic zips it around near boards. Out near the right point. Now the Blue Jackets push it down the ice. It's to Boom. De Boom was battling with Markovic. Coming away with that puck is Anderson. Anderson carries it into the Blue Jackets zone at the right wing half wall. Anderson battles for the puck with Perunovic. Perunovic battling with Getz as well. Perunovic comes away with it. Here comes Perunovic. They'll work it over. And ridden off the play was Madsen. 1:25 to go in overtime. Tied at 4. Working down the left side. It's St. Michael. Actually, that's Wardner. Excuse me. Wardner behind the net. Pushed along to the right corner by the Blue Jackets. A shot put on. I don't know how that didn't get through that mess. Anderson. And I kind of think it pulled Dilly a little bit. I don't think he saw until the last moment. Got a minute to go in overtime now. It's 4-4. You can tell the Blue Jackets are tired. This is game number 6 in 7 days. That's just craziness. Comes back out to the blue line. Griswold, left point, banks it off the left wing boards into the left corner to Tiedemann, who's got 2 for Crookston. At the left point, Tiedemann saves it, gets it to the left wing half wall, puck loose left circle from the Blue Jackets. It's Perunovic, and a long pass. He tried to get Knipes. It's tipped in, no icing. Knipes came away with it, battling along the end boards. He's tied up by Griswold. Centering pass is deflected in behind the net. 22 seconds to go in overtime. Perunovic just throws it towards the net, sails wide. At the right wing half wall, backed by Bestel. Lescarbo now zipped around the boards with 12 seconds to go. It'll be fired to center. Here's Perunovic. Perunovic, we got time for one rush. Perunovic comes in, a shot, and a glove save that actually may have hit the side of the net. Now trying to wrap it in and around for the Blue Jackets, and that's that. Our best opportunity in overtime came in the last second, as Knipes had an opportunity to try to cram it home. He was to the right of the goaltender, but it was not to be. And the Blue Jackets get a 4-4 overtime tie here this afternoon with Crookston. Overall, you got to give them the thumbs up for the effort, as it sure looked like from my vantage point that they were getting awful tired. You know, you can't blame them when you play 6 games in 7 days. Yes, the coaches will tell you, well, the guys would rather play a game than practice, but I guarantee you practice isn't as hard as a game. And I've watched them practice, and they practice pretty hard, but playing a game 6 in a row, like or 6 out of 7 like that, is not an easy thing by any means. It takes a lot out of you. Good thing now that the boys can get a few days off. Well, they'll play Tuesday down in Silver Bay against North Shore. Our final score, once again, in overtime, it's Hibbing, Chisholm 4, Crookston 4. We'll be back with our post game coming up. It's Blue Jacket. Well, let's get our saves here.
Pirates 2 with a game total of 20. Saves in the overtime period for Philly and the Blue Jackets 5 with a game total of 18.
There we go. 18 saves for Dilly on the night, 20 for Hewlin. All right, let's take that quick break. We'll come back with our post-game show as Blue Jackets tied up here today against Crookston 4-4.